Hey, what do you want? Start jawing so I can get back to dinner. I heard from a fellow at the cafe that you witnessed a strange old man prowling about town. Could I ask you for a more detailed account of what you saw? Okay. I think it was something like 4 days ago. Ugh, he looks ugly. I was on my way home from the market when I saw this creepy guy sneaking around. So I took a closer look, right? I wanted to make sure he didn't clean out the butcher before I got there. Up close, it was some spooky old guy with a huge sack. I yelled at him, but the geezer just bolted. I was all like, man, look at that Gramps bust a move. I think that weirdo is the one who has been kidnapping people. If you gotta be out at night, watch yourself, you hear? Interesting. Is that all you can give us, then? I guess you don't have a puzzle for us to even give us any details. So I suppose you haven't seen Ramon, the servant from Reinhold Manor, have you? Gobblesnarf nom nom, of course I've seen him. He's kind of hard to miss with those huge purple lips. But I haven't seen him today. Now, if you haven't noticed, I'm in the middle of important business here. Could you leave me alone now? Of course. Please excuse the interruption. Well, I guess we don't have any more questions. Yeah, I guess he doesn't. Nothing in his, oh wow. Who is that supposed to be in the poster? Nothing here, nothing everywhere. Alright, I guess we're heading out. Oh gosh, sorry, Professor. It's not that the investigation is boring me or anything, I'm just a little sleepy. It is gotten late. Let's report our findings to everyone at the mansion and wrap things up for the day. And that we shall. Professor, look over there. Oh my gosh, is that Ramon?
Oh, Luke.
Huh?
Sir,
What?
hold it there.
Right behind you. Huh?
My word.
Oh wow. Oh no, we've lost him. Luke, you saw that too, didn't you? No doubt about it, that was Ramon. Does that mean that the kidnapper killed Ramon too? Yeah. Steady there, Luke. I think we do well to return to the site of Ramon's abduction. The kidnapper may have left a clue behind, you see? Right. Lead on, Professor. Mysterious rumbling. Ah. We need to go sweep the site of Ramon's abduction for clues. You're absolutely right, Professor. Look at this. Ah. Isn't that a smaller cog that we got? This appears to be identical to the item recovered from the crime scene at Reinhold Manor. Do you think it might help us find who is responsible for both crimes? Perhaps. At any rate, our first priority is to report our findings to Lady Dahlia. Come, Luke, back at the manor. Oh, yep, we got ourselves some clues. That is chapter 4. Let's go. And not a single puzzle was missed. Yes. After witnessing Ramon's abduction, the professor and Luke returned to the manor to report their findings. We have urgent news. Ramon has been abducted. What? Who? How? I must inform Madam at once. Madam, something terrible has happened. So are you saying that Ramon has also been involved in some kind of foul play? No, we can't be sure of that yet. However, time is of the essence. We must organize a search to locate him post-haste. Mr. Layton, what's the meaning of all this? Why do you insist on whipping the town up into a frenzy? The situation has changed recently, Inspector. We saw Ramon being abducted in town. I'm afraid you may have a serial murderer case on your hands. We must rally the people of St. Mystere and organize a search. Mr. Layton, last time I checked, this was my case, not yours. It's too late to start looking tonight. We'll organize a search first thing in the morning. We have no time to debate whether or not to wake a few sleepy villagers. While we sit here bickering, poor Ramon may already be... Everyone, your attention, please! Honestly, Matthew, can't you see we're busy right now? What is it? My sincerest apologies, madam, but it's Ramon. He's returned. Returned? But... Yes, after the professor honored us with a visit, I went to the market to do shopping. Why do you ask? Just what is going on here? There you have it, Layton. Now you'll finally leave the detective work to the detective. But we saw it! We saw it happen right before our eyes! Ramon, don't you remember any of this? That's enough, Luke. But, no, he was... I must apologize, Inspector Chelmy. It was dark out, and it seems that I was mistaken in what I saw. Now, if you'll excuse us, it's been a very long day, and I do believe we could all use a little rest. I certainly agree. The last thing I need is some drowsy scholar creating a panic in the village. Well, good night to you all then. Whew. Damn, well, case solved, I guess, but maybe that's not really him. Or maybe he's just completely forgotten about it. Who knows? No matter how hard I try, I just can't seem to find that special someone. Tell me, Professor, what does an eligible bachelor like myself have to do to find a girl? Oh God, he's me for real. I had an epiphany the other day. I think the reason I'm alone is because I can't solve this puzzle. Oh, how I've tried to solve it, but no matter how many nights I spend pondering it, the answer deludes me. Please help me. I don't want to spend the rest of my life talking to my stuffed animals. Let's just make a rectangle. Oh, that's easier said than done. If you want to cut the piece of paper shown in diagram 1 into 2 pieces and then reassemble them to form a rectangle, all you have to do is cut the paper shown in diagram 2. However, in order to assemble the pieces as shown in diagram 2, You'll need to flip one of the pieces over before cutting them together. Where should you cut the paper if you want to turn the paper in diagram 1 into the rectangle without flipping either of your two pieces? Oh, okay. Do I have to like... Oh, I can do it like that. Okay. I can't just do like a straight line. Okay. Well, if that's the case... Oh, I think I know. Like this?
Luke, here's my answer.
Yeah, buddy. I got it.
Critical thinking is the key
I
to
got it.
success.
Yeah, I can figure that one out. Now you know the answer. The puzzle seems quite simple, doesn't it? It definitely was. Oh, joy. I'm positively tingling with excitement. With that puzzle solved, I'm sure I'll find a bride in no time. Oh, good luck with you, pal. I'm sure you'll make it. So, apparently he's back. But for some reason, he doesn't remember anything of what's happened with the abduction that he just went through. Like, maybe that wasn't actually him. Maybe I don't know. Inspector Chelmy and Madam have already retired for the night. Ramon is likely off to the cafe. You've had a very hard day, Professor. Do try and get some good rest. Alright. I guess we better shall. Head back to the manor. I wonder if we really did just mistake what we saw in the street. No, I'm certain that it was Ramon. When we saw him, there wasn't the slightest hint of life in him. He may have lost consciousness, but how odd that he should return healthy as he can be an hour later. Stranger still is the fact that he seems to have no memory of what we saw happen to him. It's so peculiar. Plus, Ramon wasn't even the first. Lots of people seem to have had the same experience. Any other village would be in a panic over something like this. But Saint Mystere... Well, it's peculiar, that's all. There is something very peculiar about this whole town. Yes, in most places, no one would stand for this. But we've seen that Saint Mystere is anything but normal. Ramon's memory. Well, it's morning already. Time for a new day of sleuthin'. Yes. Yes, don't you worry. I'll let him know. Oh, hello there. There was a phone call for you. It was from an Inspector something or other. From Inspector Chelmy? He just kept saying that it was urgent and that you should meet him at Reinhold Manor at once. He probably wants to talk about what happened yesterday. Maybe so. We won't know until we get there, though. Come, Luke. Well, that certainly is a... Oh, pardon me. A bit of a question. Do you have another puzzle for us? Would you help a girl out? I got something here I'd like you to look at. I made this darling sandwich from my special lunchbox, but the silly thing is too big. Can you make it fit? Oh, is it one of these shape puzzles? The odd sandwich. It is too. Using scraps left over from your breakfast, you've managed to cobble together a rather oddly shaped sandwich. How many times must you cut the sandwich in order to make it fit neatly in the container? Okay. Yes, I do exactly remember this kind of puzzle. Can I, like... No. Okay. I mean, it just needs to look like a square, that's all. Oh, I see it now. Okay. I just have to cut it one time.
Luke, here's my answer. Critical thinking is the key to success.
Okay. Because if you look in this diaphragm, the puzzle is to snap once you see how the sandwich's protruding edges, like the sharp edges on the right side of the sandwich, fit together. If you only just cut it one time. Oh, Professor, you're just the cleverest. Thanks for helping me figure this out. Simple chair, go to Luke. I don't even know how the ends are going to be well built together in this. I didn't even really think about it. 61 puzzles. I didn't think I'd get this far. Into how many there are. I think I'm like almost halfway there. Alright, so we have to meet them at the manor. But we're gonna slowly get our way through by solving puzzles. That's what's gonna happen. Looks like you fellas are getting used to Saint Mystere. But stay sharp. Believe you me, you'll be buried in all sorts of difficult puzzles before you can sell Stassin Scarfin. But now I'm sure you've realized that you can retry the puzzles you failed to solve, eh? However, have you noticed how some puzzles just seem to vanish before you can get back to them? That's right, you see. That's the way it is with some things in life. Once they're gone, they're gone. For good. But rest at ease, you two. Those puzzles you thought had vanished have merely moved elsewhere. Oh, it's just talking about Granny's Rilleton shack. Alright, the Lazy Guard. Alright. The local museum has an exhibit that spans 9 rooms, as shown in the diagram below. The entrance to the complex is marked by A, and the exit is marked by B. The security guard on duty is a bit of a loafer and wants to walk each room of the exhibit while turning as few times as possible. What is the fewest number of turns he can make while still visiting every room? As an example, the diagram below shows a course that involves 6 turns. Okay, that's where you could give me a hint. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 6. Oh, now that I think about it. Isn't it 2?
That should do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Critical
I
thinking is the
just
key
thought
to
of this
success.
now. Oh. Okay, well, I didn't think of it that way, but if he had a flashlight, he would have just shone through the other rooms as the one he's walking in, but I guess if you look at it this way, he's going in a diagonal. Oh, wow. That's actually smart. You're going from like... Oh, wow. From like one straight line, you're going from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms before you make your first turn. If the security guard takes a path like the one shown above, he can finish his patrol of all 9 rooms in just 2 turns. Since the example shows the guard turning right angles to go from room to room, it's easy to assume that your solution works the same way, though that's not the case. I just thought, like, if he had a flashlight or something, or had good eyes, he would have just shown his light in the other rooms. But actually makes that easier. I never thought of it that way, actually. Now that's what I like to see. Seems the training I've been giving you has paid off. No need to thank me. Anywho, be seeing you around. Desk will go to Layton. We still have yet to get one of the gizmos. We still have yet to finish the gizmo puzzle. Because we have this dog. And I think what's missing is an ear, and I think probably its brain. Alright, continuing into the manor. Still have more people to talk to. Hey, Professor. Looking busy as usual. I got this puzzle I just can't figure out on my own here. Can you lend me your thinking cap? Okay. Cut which one? Ah, okay. Below are 6 linked rings. They may look like tangled mess, but there is one ring that if you cut away, would leave the remaining 5 rings connected to end in a long chain. Which one must you cut in order to make the chain? Okay.